that's got my extent of my Spanish out of the way to start with. Can hardly speak English most of the time. I just want to say thank you for inviting me to the conference. I'm sorry I can't be there, but the more successful you become when you're trying to expose the kind of things that I am, the more people try to, shall we say, stop you and bring you down and stop you doing what you're doing, or these things that go on when you are trying to get suppressed information out into the public arena. And during February, I am faced with one of those situations which I have to focus on to make sure that it's not successful, and so that's kept me in England. But I've had these lovely friends of mine. They are certainly friends of mine now. They're lovely people who've come to my home in England here to talk to me at great length, and it's been fascinating for me to do, and I think that's going to be played later on in the conference. So I'll be there not just in spirit, I'll be there on DVD, which I'm delighted about, because conferences like this and any forum, any platform that can put this information into circulation is to be applauded, because we are in a time of incredible transformation, and the key to that transformation is information and awareness. Humanity has been kept in this tiny box of ignorance for eons, so that we are too ignorant to understand our plight, too ignorant to realize that we are a slave race that's been manipulated to think we're free. And it's information that is now circulating that is getting people to realize that they are slaves. And as in the Matrix movie series, the key to the Neo character awakening to his true self was to realize, first of all, that he was a slave without knowing it, and only by acknowledging it and seeing it can we then be at a point where we see that there's something to address. We were a slave, we didn't know it, now we know it, now we're going to do something about it. And so we are in this great time of transformation where people, I know, you will know from the work that you do, but I know from traveling around the world, not least in 2011, about 45,000 miles in the air, in many continents, that there is this mass awakening, and one of the great expressions of it is people are becoming more open to seeing as possible what they would have dismissed and laughed at before, like not only the existence of races that are not human. Why is anyone surprised at that when it's blatantly obvious that that would be the case? But also that some of these races are manipulating life on Earth and are the major force, certainly at one level, behind the fact that humans are a slave race. And this information needs to circulate as much as possible to get people thinking, to get people seeing that the world is so different to what we've been told from cradle to grave we're experiencing. And all of us together in our different ways, you at the conference, me and what I do and what other people do around the world, we're all working as one team, I hope, to one end, which is for awareness, expansion of awareness, to open us to the understanding, A, of our plight, and B, that we are the ones in control of changing our plight whenever we choose to take it. We are slaves because we don't realize we are. When we realize we are and we say, like Neo, I'll take this pill, I'm not being a slave anymore, then, bang, this world can be different so fast. It's up to us. We are the power. We just have to take it back. Have a great conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.